Hi Gemini, welcome to your weekly scopes. Please keep in mind this is only a general reading. Take what it feels right and with what resonates with your life experiences at the moment. So, Gemini, this is a week to step back a little bit and realize that you are in need of rest, of recharging your batteries, of sleeping better, eating better, organizing your own mind better. Because it feels like you have a lot on your plate and you have a lot of anxiety and fears and worries and stress and problems that may be waking you up at night, keeping you from sleeping, keeping you from enjoying life and the people around, the relationships around you because you are so over focused, so overwhelmed by so many different insecurities and worries that you lose track. You lose track of what is real, what's a real challenge, what you really need to look at, and what is just your mind um, feeding on its own, feeding on its own idea of non-existent problems, but because you think about it, you create them, and so your mind gets starved from it. And this could be a situation related with your finances or with your work life, feeling that you cannot, that your resources are uh, tight right now for what you hope to accomplish. And so your own sense of safety is, as your perception goes, is threatened. So this over-possessive attitude over your own assets is actually what is not helping you and promoting you the stability and the time off to acknowledge that this structure begins with your mind, which is actually what you are advised this week to go into, to promote the structure of your mind first before you want to achieve the structure in your physical life, in your work, in your finances, in your health, in whatever you're afraid to lose in this moment of time. So the main opportunity is the Nine of Swords. There's an opportunity to be very honest with yourself this week, again, about your repetitive thought patterns that are very unhealthy for your own sense of stability, structure, and mental health. It's a good week to understand the importance of mental health that we many times don't look at as something essential to keep us sane and stabilized. Especially for a Gemini being ruled by Mercury, this mind, the health of your mind is not important, is overly essential, more than just to the others. It's so important because your mind is so fast paced, and the knowledge and the communication and the words and the interactions with the world around you mean everything to you. So if your mind is not in the right place, if it's overwhelmed, if it's getting to a point of tired, tiredness, chronic fatigue, chronic illness, depression state, worry state, insecurity, it will burn out. It will get to a point where it's not working anymore in the way you want it to, in the way that it's a reflection of who you are, your nature, your main vehicle of expressing who you are. It's going to need to be repaired. And this week, it's a very good week to stop a little bit and meditate and breathe and do your best to focus on that breath so you can grasp back what is real and what is the fog and the own state of depressive mood that keeps you from understanding where the real problems are and so where the real solutions lie. The Nine of Swords is the main opportunity. It's good because it allows you and it pushes you to understand that you are your worst enemy right now. In not realizing how you are feeding the problem with your thoughts. And so you think and you think and you think and you repeat this cycle and you repeat this pattern until you actually attract the situation into your reality. And the challenge and the advice is interesting is two force. That's why structure and being structured and being with your mind and with your foot in the ground is so important right now. Because you have the Four of Pentacles as a challenge and the Four of Swords as an advice. So your mind is very worried about money, finances, the feelings of not having enough, fearing that you have to pay all those bills and what's going to happen, how am I going to eat, how am I going to pay the rent, how am I going to blah, 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 blah. And I'm not saying those are not problems and situations that don't have the right to worry you. Of course they do. But if you only keep worrying, you will lose sight of solutions that can be available to you. And not only that, you are killing yourself, killing your mind softly but intensely. So that's why the advice is the Four of Swords. The advice is to heal. Yes, maybe there's a battle to come. Maybe there's a real challenge to come that you will need to face. But think with me. Do you want to face it with your mind not in the right place, with your mind completely scattered, with no energy and vital force to win this battle, to be ready to this battle, to have your arguments ready, to have your ideas ready, to have your focus on what's really important? Or do you want to have this instinct understanding that if you want to win, if you want to win this battle, you need to withdraw first. So you can look back, distance a little bit, rest, and get the clarity of how to win this battle, of how to win this challenge, of how to win this situation. And you are a Gemini. Clever, smart, brilliant, knowledgeable ideas. It's one thing you will never miss out on if you focus a lot of your strength and your energy on your mental stability, on your mental health. So don't put yourself in a situation, even if you are suffering from insomnia and you cannot sleep, and the only solution available for you to sleep is to take those pills or to do that or to do that, and you don't want to forge the sleep. Even if you cannot sleep, even if life around you, you are spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and you don't know how to stop, breathe and watch how when you hold your breath, there's this instinct second, minute of your mind that stops and stands still. And it's this point of stillness that you need to focus. And everybody has its own way to get there. But usually, and because Gemini is the breathing is so connected with Gemini because of the respiratory tract, the lungs, the air that needs to go in and out in this constant move and dance. And that's exactly what's advised for you to do this week. Don't tighten yourself to a point of exhaustion. Use this fatigue to your advantage, which is to withdraw a little bit, to recharge and to come back ready to face the challenges that are part not only of Gemini, but of all of us in our spectrum of experiences. And once you rest, you heal, and you help all of your being, promoting the sense of understanding of what to do, this clarity of mind, which is what you probably are lacking right now. Clarity of mind, of judgment, of perceptions. So Gemini, I wish you a great, great week. Thank you for listening, liking, and subscribing. It really means a lot to me. And hopefully we'll see each other next week. And happy Halloween.